Hey guys, basically this channel is all about football, as in soccer, and the UFC. So for football, I'll be talking about transfers, scoreline predictions, who might win the league, who will get relegated, and all that type of stuff. And for UFC, I'm going to talk about the fight predictions, of course. For the first video, I'm going to talk about the Fantasy Premier League for game week 1. What I think is the best team you all can put for game week 1. Okay, let's get down to business. As you all can see, for the keeper, let's put Kasper Schmeichel. Defenders, Lovren, Steven Reed, and Kolka. For the first part, I'm just going to talk about the keeper and defenders. The second part, which I'll be uploading maybe later, will be all about the midfielders, strikers, and the substitutes, of course. So for the keeper, I've put Kasper Schmeichel. Okay, hold on. A lot of you all might be asking, where's Hugo Lloris, where's De Gea? A lot of people are saying they are the best keepers in the league. I believe for the game week 1, Leicester will cause an upset against Everton. Why, you all might ask? Everton play a Barcelona type of football, right? After Roberto Martinez went in. And when Roberto Martinez first went in, everyone had their doubts. Everyone saying he's played too expensive, he doesn't defend properly, the team doesn't defend properly. But Roberto Martinez really evolved Everton to more continental team. Everyone was surprised on how they play with that passing, with the up and down fullbacks running up and down. Coleman and Baines were like having stamina to play 5-6 matches. But for this season, there's no surprise factor anymore. Everyone know how Everton play and how Roberto Martinez set up his team. And Leicester, after 7-8 years, they just finally got promoted to the EPL. The crowd will be electric for the first game of the season. The crowd will make so much noise, and it will be quite a big factor for Everton. They might get intimidated. And Lukaku first game, there's a doubt whether he might start or not because his lack of match fitness, I think. But if he starts, I think he wouldn't score for the first week because Kasper Schmeichel, I'm telling you, please you can see after game week 1, won't concede any goals for the first week. Lukaku might shoot, Baines might take a free kick, Ross Barkley might cut 3-4 plays and shoot. I really think Kasper Schmeichel got all the potential to be a top keeper. And after this first season, he will go to a little bit higher, a club with much more fan base, like a Newcastle or like an Everton, something like that. So I think this might be one of the upset for game week 1 where Leicester might cause an upset. I think it'll be a 2-0 win for Leicester, by the way. As for the defenders, I've went with Lovren, Reed, and Kolka. Okay, let's go down for the 2 defenders, which is Kolka and Reed. Both of the teams are managed by very experienced coaches, which is Sam Allardyce, Harry Redknapp. They are the type of managers who won't take a lot of risk. They know the Premier League. They might not finish in the European position, but they will not be in a relegation battle. With these 2 coaches, you know they will finish around mid-table, maybe 11, 12, 13, around that area. And as for the 2 defenders, they are the best defenders for each of their respective teams. each player will play almost every game if they are not injured. Both these teams concede very little goals because the way they are set up, especially Sam Allardyce, as you all know. And one more thing, both these teams, especially Kolka, will score quite a number of goals from corners and set pieces and stuff. So both these Reed and Kolka are cheap, and they will play almost every game. And the most important thing is the way their team play, they will concede very little goals. So that is why you all two should put these two players in the team. And from their fixtures, West Ham is playing Tottenham. You all might say Tottenham will win them, but I think it will be a very low scoring match. Maybe even a 0-0. I even think West Ham can nick it 1-0, because Tottenham had problems versus West Ham last season, home and away. And for QPR, they are versus Hull, Loftus Road, their first game after being relegated, their first game at home. The crowd will be buzzing. Hull started their season a little bit earlier because of their European competition, so it's a good time for QPR to versus Hull, and I think QPR will win that match. As for Lovren, he is Daniel Agger but not injury prone. I'm a massive Liverpool fan, and I really wish Liverpool don't sell Daniel Agger. I really wish Daniel Agger won't leave. But Lovren is a very organizer. He scores goals from corners and set pieces, and I think he's the most athletic defender in the Premier League now. He got speed, he got respectable size, he got, most importantly, the tactical knowledge. Last season, Liverpool has had good defenders. They are defenders who are good in man-marking their opponents, but they don't have anyone who is tactically aware, someone who will ask the defense to go up, to play offside trap. We know when to come down, we know when to go up. Liverpool had defense good for man marking, not for playing a good defensive shape with a high line and a little bit deeper line based on when and how the team is attacking. They did not have the tactical knowledge. Sarko Skrtel did not have someone who will shout at them to go up, go down. Lovren will do that. Liverpool will concede very little goals compared to last season. And Lovren, first game at Anfield, crowd really will play a factor, and I think he will score a goal against Southampton. Yeah, so this is my prediction, or this is what I think would be the best team for game week 1 for goalkeepers and defenders. As for part 2, which I'll be uploading later, will be basically about midfielders and strikers. And so see ya.